What up, YouTube? It's Ty with Ty's Over the Hill Adventures. Today we're gonna have a little class on soil. Is there such thing as too loose? So, what we're talking about too loose is soil that is too loose, especially when you get into your hot months like this end of May, almost the beginning of July or June. We got some real hot days and everything dried out, and you can see everything's pretty wet right now. It ain't because of me, it's because of the rain. It finally came. Hasn't rained in a while now, but I did some experiments on my beds just to see what soil does the best. And if you can see these three raised beds here, when I built them, they all got the same kind of soil. What I did was, when I went through and tilled, I don't know if you're familiar with that old Georgia red clay. Red clay's hard to grow stuff, but it's very high in minerals and nutrients. So I took all that red clay and I tilled it and mixed it and tilled it and mixed it until it was a nice firm soil. And you can still see some of the red clay where I didn't get it mixed up very well. Like this one, I mixed it a whole lot better than I did this one. But you can see the plants over here, because of all that red clay, and they still have room to breathe and move, are doing a lot better. Well, they're doing about the same, but it looks like the other side's a lot better than this one, where it's mixed more with topsoil and other drainage type perlite stuff. And you can see them tomatoes, and I had to add an addition. That thing's probably about 11 foot and 12 foot tall now to these 96-inch stakes than those are over there, because that's old soil. Haven't really done a lot of treatment to it, and this is all new soil I mixed in. But once you get that red clay broken up and mixed in with your soil, it turns out really nice for these plants, and they grow really well. They love all the nutrients and minerals that you give it. But let's walk around. You can even tell by the watermelon that's growing. You got this watermelon vine, and then this watermelon vine. Well, this soil over here, it's all just topsoil and store-bought crap. Which I didn't buy a lot of bad store-bought crap. I bought a lot of the jungle mix, professional mix, some black cow, and I put it in here and mixed it without any red clay. And this soil, I can't probably do it right now because it rained pretty hard, but I might be able to. But this stuff is so loose. Yeah, you can see it. It's so loose that these plants are growing good. Like, you got this pepper plant right here. Oh, we don't like you. Oh, look at that ugly thing. Oh, yeah, we're gonna let him get over there and die. And that's another thing. This stuff got some grubs in it like crazy, just from what was already there, bought from the store. But you got this pepper plant. This pepper plant's actually pretty tall, but it can't hold itself up. You see how tall it is compared to the 4 inches it was? That soil's too loose for them roots to grab onto. See, look at that. And it can't hold itself up. Look at that one. It done fell down. And he's gonna start growing up sideways. See, look. It's too loose for them roots to take a hold to. And this one, it's almost dead now, which I'm gonna go ahead and pull it soon. But you see all that? Got some pretty green leaves. It's small. Had to fight. That's why it's so much smaller than the rest of them. But you can see where the started drying out. But this soil too, look, we got another stupid grub. Oh man, I'm gonna go through this stuff and pull all these grubs. So you don't want your soil to be this loose. And even these overflow broccolis that you seen, they're looking really, really good, but if you look, I have a stake to hold them up. They get good nutrients and good water. That's why the heads are looking that good. But if you look right there, there's a stake holding it up. Otherwise, it would have fell down. So your soil can be too loose. And when you're mixing your soil, you gotta remember what you're mixing and how you're mixing. But I'm gonna make sure that when this growing season's over, I'm gonna have to go through and stake every one of these pepper plants. Got a couple of them that stand up straight, but the rest of them, and there's about 20 some pepper plants in this raised bed, and all of them are going to struggle to grow. They're not going to produce as much as these right here. These were all grown at the same time, started from seed. Now some of those are a little taller, a little bigger. A few of those I bought from the store. But you see the difference, because that soil is nice and sturdy. It still drains well. You still get all the nutrients to flow through it, but you don't get your plants to fall down. So I'm teaching y'all a little something. It took me a long time to figure out how to get this garden to grow right. One day I'm gonna do a video on just pictures from all my past gardens in the last 5 years at this place, where we bought the house down in central Georgia. And you'll see the difference in each year, how I progressed. Got better and better, because you got to start from somewhere. But now this year, probably going to have an amazing put out, and I'm going to give out a lot of veggies. So if you know me and you watch this, just get your refrigerators and your cupboards ready, because I'm going to drop off all kind of crap to y'all, because I ain't got enough room. And I don't want to sell none of this, because I just have fun doing it. Well, I thank y'all and love y'all for watching. And thank you for all the support. And the ones I'm talking about, y'all know who you are. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Take care.